What's up, everyone, and welcome to this unboxing of this Mattel WWE Elite Collection 98 figure of Faarooq Asad. The figure comes in the standard Mattel Elite Collection packaging with a studio shot of Faarooq Asad on the front. The figure is clearly visible through the front window, and the accessories are positioned off to the sides. The side of the package features this headshot of Ron Simmons as Faarooq Asad. The opposite side of the package features the Certified Authenticity hologram sticker. There's a partial window on the top of the package, and we get product information on the bottom. The back of the package features this action shot of Faarooq Asad as well as headshots of the other wrestlers who have figures in this wave. And now let's bust open this package and see what's inside. The figure comes with 3 accessories, and here we have these gripping hands. These are basic, and of course these port into the forearms. And we have this alternate head sculpt, and this one has the blue helmet on it. Mattel achieved a good likeness of Ron Simmons on both head sculpts. However, I don't like this neutral expression on either one, and I'll talk more about that later in the video. And here we see Faarooq Asad, free of the package and ready to rumble. This character comes from a time when the WWF was giving everyone outlandish, sometimes outright silly gimmicks. And despite the fact that Ron Simmons had been WCW World Champion, had been in ECW, and played professional football, nonetheless he debuted in the WWF as Faarooq Asad. While this gimmick was short-lived, I was already a fan of Ron Simmons, and this is definitely an interesting-looking figure. So let's have a closer look at the loose details now. Let's start with a look at the lower body, and the figure comes with these black sculpted boots, and these blue knee pads are separate pieces. So you can move them up and down, and that will help you articulate the figure's double-jointed knees. The figure comes with these massive quads. Perhaps there could have been a little more sculpting in the hamstrings, but overall, these are very indicative of how massive Ron Simmons' legs were at the time. The gladiator attire is separate from the trunks, and you can lift it forward and see the trunks underneath. And on the back here, we get the black and blue paint that matches the rest of the attire. Here's a look at the torso, and this attire is some representation of a gladiator tunic. And as you can see, it is a separate piece from the torso. It's pliable enough to allow the figure to move freely, and the sculpting on this is excellent. You can actually feel the edges of the blue and black sections. However, I do have an issue with the torso in that it is just too lean to represent Ron Simmons at the time. He was one of the most muscular wrestlers in the world at the time, and this torso doesn't quite reflect that. Now let's have a look at the arms, and my biggest issue here is that the shoulders aren't quite large enough, but the biceps and the triceps as well as the forearms have all been sculpted well. The armbands and wrist bracers are not sculpted as I wish they were. They are only comprised of blue and black paint. Here's a look at the head sculpt, and Mattel captured the correct skin tone. The facial features are accurate, and they also represented the shape of the helmet well. My only issue is with the expression that Mattel chose for this figure. When I think about Ron Simmons as a wrestler, I instantly think about this intense, menacing gaze. I really wish that one of the head sculpts would have had a scowling expression. Here's a close-up of both of the head sculpts that will give you a choice between the blue and silver helmets. Collectors also have the option of popping out the set of fists and changing them out for this set of gripping hands. In terms of articulation, the feet move backward and forward at the ankle joints. There's calf swiveling, and there are double jointed knees that will allow you to get the figure into a running pose. There's quadricep swiveling as well, and the figure kicks forward this far. I wish that the hip joints had slightly better movement. However, this is standard for most Elite Collection figures. Here's a look at the spread. The figure has rotation at the waist. The torso rocks backward and crunches forward. There is rotation at the wrists, double jointed elbows, as well as bicep swiveling, and the arms do a 360 at the shoulder joints. Here's a look at the wingspan of this figure. In terms of the head sculpt, the figure can look easily from side to side. The head can look up and down, and there is an ample amount of head tilting. Overall, collectors should be satisfied with this level of articulation. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this unboxing video. Make sure to check out the rest of my WWE playlist and share this video with all of your friends. And I'll be back with more WWE content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.